Hey, it's Steve at the Galveston School of Cooking, and today, this is a long one. Let me take a breath. We're doing baked fish. We're putting some pesto on it. We're going to top it with Cajun shrimp, and we're putting it on a bed of sauteed spinach. Oh, that sounds healthy, and it's keto friendly. And take a look at that. Doesn't that look good? I'm a little heavy on the pesto, but you put as much on there as you like. Let's go out and get our main ingredient, which is, of course, the fish. And today I'm using some snapper, which is fresh out of the Gulf of Mexico. And to get that, you're either going to need a boat or a store. And here I am pretending to go out and get my own from the boat, but in reality, this is from the store. I've got 2 nice snapper fillets from Katie's Seafood Market here in Galveston. And I'm using salt, pepper, and a mix of essential spice and Cajun spice from Galveston Salt. And of course, you're gonna need some pesto. You can make your own or just get a little jar like I did. Now I'm spreading out some aluminum foil. That's aluminium for my friends in the UK. I still don't understand why they pronounce it like that because there's not that many vowels. So anyway, let's move on. I spread a little pesto onto the foil, and then I put my fish fillet on top of that, a little seasoning, and then some more pesto on top. Like I said, I think I had just a little too much pesto on there. We're gonna make a tent with the aluminum foil, crinkle the top, crinkle the ends, and make it tight because it's gonna steam inside this little packet. And be sure not to skip this step. Add another layer of the shiny silver stuff onto a cookie sheet and turn up the edges and make a little bowl out of it. This will be really important later. Now we are ready to cook. I've preheated the oven to 400 degrees and I'll set the timer for 20 minutes. And 20 minutes is just the right amount of time to do these next steps. I've got some fresh Gulf shrimp that I need to clean, so I'm gonna run a knife down the middle of the back and split that open a little bit and pull that vein right out. It's called a vein, but really it's the intestinal tract, so it's best to take that out. It should come out fairly easy, just like this one. And making an appearance is Ford, my kitchen assistant. He is always very willing to pick up anything that hits the floor. Let's season the shrimp with the same spices and set those aside for later. I'm chopping a couple of slices of red onion and about 3 cloves of fresh garlic. Place those into a warm pan of melted butter. Saute those for a couple of minutes, and then we'll add our fresh spinach. I'm using baby spinach from one of those clear containers that you find in the produce section. This stuff cooks down like crazy, and I actually use the whole container. But I start with a third, cook that down, add another third, cook that down, and then I finish with the whole box, and it turns out into this. So just pour that out onto a platter, and we'll use it in just a bit. Now it's time to cook our shrimp. I'm adding them to a hot skillet with some sizzling butter, and I usually saute those for about 2 minutes per side. So after a couple of minutes, just flip them over and they should look something like this. What did I say about 20 minutes being just the right amount of time? My oven timer went off while I was cooking the shrimp, so here I am opening up the foil and it's hot. Use a glove if you need to. Look at all that liquid, so that's why it's important to have that extra layer of foil there, because if that leaks out, it's a mess. Everything is ready now, so let's put it on a plate. Let's make our bed of spinach. Just spread that out evenly so it looks pretty. Then we'll add our fish fillet on top of that. I know I had nice one-piece fish fillets, but as Bob Ross used to say, there are no mistakes, only happy accidents. So after a happy accident with my fish fillet, I placed the shrimp on top of that, and isn't that gorgeous? It is so good and healthy and keto friendly. And most importantly, it's easy. This is Steve from the Galveston School of Cooking. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Hit the subscribe button if you like the videos. That helps us build the channel. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you next time.